السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه وبارك وسلم. Today I'm going to talk about a very important topic, and this topic is how can we control our tongue. Firstly, let's understand why it is important for us to control our tongue. The small piece of flesh that is in our mouth seems to be very small, but this is the reason or the cause of indulging ourselves into major sins. Sins like lying, sins like sins like backbiting, and many other things similar to that. It has been quoted by Umar radiallahu anhu that more people will be seen in Jahannam, and the reason for their being in Jahannam or the hellfire will be they were indulging themselves in unnecessary talks. We do not realize that the tongue is so powerful, it is so slippery that it always keeps on indulging into unnecessary talks, and slowly it takes us to the sins that we do not expect from us to happen or we do not even realize. So having a control on this tongue is very important because it is a key for you to control the bad deeds and to increase the good deeds. As you utter a word and that word is a bad thing or a bad word or something that is related to the tongue, the malaika, the angels write down immediately what you have uttered and make it as an evidence. So whatever we utter from our mouth is an evidence for us or against us. So it becomes equally important to control this tongue. How can we control our tongue? The best way to control your tongue is keep quiet. Being quiet from unnecessary talk is the best way to control your tongue. What happens when a person is talkative and you are sitting in that majlis or in that gathering and you are quiet? Well, when you start be learning how to be quiet, you will protect yourselves from those people and you will eventually find your gathering and those people who talk for good and not just talk and talk for unnecessary things. So ultimately, even your surroundings will also start changing for you in the good perspective. And the people who keeps talking and indulging others in their conversation and making them part of their conversations will also start moving away from you. And this way you are protecting yourself and you are learning how to be quiet. It seems to be an easy thing, but really believe me, those who are talkative, they can confirm this one. It is not easy to keep quiet. It is really not easy to be quiet for them. So we need to learn how to keep quiet. Some of the mashayikh and ulama, they mention in their books that just to learn how to be quiet, it may take 10 years of learning how to be quiet and keeping yourself away from unnecessary talks, unnecessary things, learning how not to lie, the truth, learning to stay away from the backbiting, learning to stay away from uttering bad words, abusive words. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from this. So it is very important for us to control our tongue, to have control on it, and because tongue is the source of causing us into major sins, and whatever we utter from our mouth will be written by the angels and will be bear witness against us if we are not uttering the right thing or controlling our tongue rightly. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us control our tongue and help us use our tongue in the right way among the right people and for the good. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.